Test the 1 2. Oh, now chat. Knicks win. Knicks win. Oh, now Fat Don in the chat. Portia Harrison. Dropping June 1st. UNK and CHICO merch. UNK and CHICO merch. Let everybody get on up in here. Get on up in here. Get on up in here. Set the TVs up. Whatever device you have, set it up. Waco, Texas in the building. Chat is wide awake right now. As soon as we get to about, 50, 100 likes, get them likes up. Run them likes up. Put an 09 in the chat if you can hear me good. Got Uncle Neely, Big Dog Chico coming up. Live. Louisville in the building. Who y'all rooting for, the Knicks or the Pacers? Yes, sir. Got Duval in the building. A lot of Knicks fans in here.
Man, Duval in the building.
Duval in the building. We also going to have a special guest in the building, which I have no idea who it is. Y'all can stay tuned for it. Special guest will be joining us.
Hey, matter of fact, in the chat, who y'all think the special guest is? Drop a
Special
name.
guest could be anybody.
Who you think tonight's special guest is going to be?
Debbie Garcia? No, not Debbie. I say Rihanna. Rihanna going to join us.
Ty Stewart, that's a good one.
Mama Ty. Man, that might be the one, ain't it?
Yeah, that's a good man. It's
Did Mama Ty put it out
right there?
Did she put it out there? It's a woman. Okay. There'll be some dreadlocks right there. But we will see in a minute, though. We're about 30 seconds away.
Got a couple of missed ties. People guessing missed tie. CP. Got some good guesses out there. So nevertheless, good guesser.
Baby.
Uncle Chico. Sunday night. Live. Ain't no telling where this Chico look. I'm telling where this show gonna go.
So what you win if ain't no reparation?
Ain't no telling where this show gonna go.
Yeah, ain't nobody got to work tomorrow.
We
might be on this motherfucker 3 in the morning.
Well, I guess y'all need to lock in, strap up, and get ready for it. We're coming to you live and direct, Uncle Chico, sponsored by one and only Miss Denise Smith, State Farm agent. We're going to get into that also. Every lesson learned is a lesson taught. Uncle, you ready?
Man, let me teach him a lesson. Teach him a real lesson about insurance, man.
Okay.
Yeah, you're going to wish you had it. So hit up safetysmith.com. Denise Smith, call that number 303-343-3515. Let them know that Unc and Chico sent you. Safetysmith.com is the website. 303-343-3515. It is time for Uncle Chico Live on Sunday night. Let's get it.
You ain't lying.
Yes, sir.
Uncle Chico, Sunday night live. Live and direct.
It's another Sunday night.
Yes,
it's another Sunday night. Another Sunday night live with Unc and Big Dog Chico.
Yes, sir. With the blesser. With Neely. Big Dog Chico. Another one. It's another one, baby. It's another one.
Another Sunday night live with Unc and Big Dog. With Unc and Big Dog. With Unc and Big Dog.
So get ready for it. Peggy Bundy.
Another Sunday night live. Unc and Big Dog Chico.
Once again, it's on. Unc and Chico. Unc, what's happening? How you doing? What's cracking?
What's happening? It's all good in the hood, baby. Tell you this, man. All spring long has been some wonderful basketball, but you look at just this month of May, it's been some great damn games. The teams that had to win this weekend won. Timberwolves did what they had to do, belt the ass. Knicks did what they had to do, came back from down 20. It's like McDonald's, man. I'm loving it.
Hey, we were texting each other talking about how the game was over. We thought it was over with. Knicks were down like 20 plus points, but by halftime, they cut it to 13, and that gave them a chance. And Cat led them back, man. Big time game, big time comeback for the Knicks. Because
Zesty
now
Cat. Shout out
it's
to
2-1.
Zesty Cat.
They have a chance now, Unc. It's just like when previous series we saw teams go up 2-0. They said, hey, man, first thing we got to do is win that one on the road. Now the pressure is on them to win at home after stealing 2 in New York. So Pace is going to have to step up.
Well, no matter which way it goes, every game is going back to the other building now.
Yeah.
So that's all you want. That's all you want. Give
indeed.
yourself a chance. You lost 2 at home, win 1 back on the road. We got a series again because this was must win for the Timberwolves. It was must win, for the Knicks, and both of them got it done. Timberwolves, man, just like 40 points, 30 points, 50 points. It was belt the ass all the way, but just shows you what happens. Like when Ant-Man is just uber aggressive and goes at it and getting his buckets. And then tonight it's the same thing with Zesty Cat. When Zesty Cat show up.
Oh, that man Zesty, man. You talk about how I talk about James Harrison. Now if Cat run up on you, I'm bagging up.
I'm sorry.
I'm getting up off you.
That was disrespectful. I mean, big Zesty Cat.
Double down on it. All right.
Yeah,
Cat, I ain't say that, Cat.
Man. Oh my God. Oh.
He balled out though, man.
Zesty Cat go, oh no.
Man, Cat had 24 points and 15 rebounds. He said he don't want to hear nothing you got to say. He did have 3 crazy fouls in the first half, though, which kind of made him a non-factor in the first half, but he came back in and led them guys back to a big win. 106-100, New York beat the Pacers of Indiana at home.
I was a little worried at the end, man, because I thought Tibb had kept Jalen Brunson on the bench too long. I was like, man, what are you waiting on? Like, let that dude get in there and get some points, man. And when he got in, that first damn time he pushed the ball scored.
Yeah, I feel like he was kind of nicked up. I tell you what, that young boy Naismith, he plays some hellified defense. He plays physical. He doesn't care. Like, you could tell he got that dog in him. And when he went down with that ankle injury, that's when the Knicks really made their run. And I think he's a big part to what the Pacers do, along with Nembhard. Those 2 guys are, super efficient and effective off that Pacers side of the ball right there. I like Miles Turner also.
I know y'all keep me looking to the left over here.
And I'm looking at the chat right now.
This damn storm coming through.
In Jackson?
It's cutting the fool out there, man. Lights flashing, lightning, trees swinging.
Do you turn everything off when it's lightning and stuff like that? You still old school?
By virtue of this studio light on and the laptop on, and I'm doing this show, like, the answer has got to be.
No, I mean, but let's go. In normal times, if you're not doing this, what would you normally do? Would you turn the TV off if you were just sitting home watching TV?
You know what, Chico, man? Let me tell you something about me. There's certain things that was in my upbringing that I couldn't wait till I got my own shit, so I ain't had to do no more.
Mm-hmm.
Like my daddy, you have to decide what you want to eat before you open the refrigerator, because you couldn't stand in the door with the refrigerator door open.
Yeah.
And you're like, man, get out and close that refrigerator door. Like, I'm trying to pick what I want. Like, I got to open the door to pick. Man, now I stand there. And so what I'm going with that, I'm going to tell you why I'm going with that. My grandmama, man, if it was Thunder and Lightning, you had to cut everything off. Mm-hmm. You couldn't talk on the phone here. You couldn't even talk to each other. You just had to be quiet while the Lord is doing his work. Now, I just cut the damn fool. I cut on everything in the house because I can.
Damn shame, dog.
So no, man, I got the lights on, studio lights on, chat up on the monitor, computer up. Anything I want to turn on, I turn on, even though it's storming. And matter of fact, I'm gonna be right back. Let me go open the refrigerator door.
You just stand there for nothing sometimes.
Just leave it open. But Chico, I'm just saying, dog, how do you pick what you want if you don't open the door?
Right. This one used to get me. You can't drink anything until you're done with your food. Like, I can't drink it down with anything. Like, we had to sit there and look at the Kool-Aid sitting in the glass right there, dog. It couldn't touch that mug until the food was done. What?
I don't know if I had that with Chico. But I tell you what we did have. For breakfast time, my mom was trying to give us some dignity and train us, and she had the little juice glasses. They were a little bigger than communion in church. And she comes with the Lord's juice. I said, "Mom, we gonna drink 50 of these. You might as well just give me the mason jar. I'm gonna keep refilling it. It's called a juice glass. Get some damn class. Well, you cussing at the table. That ain't classy. Get your ass over my table. Go to your I'll be quiet. I'll be quiet.
Then we go drink 50 of these. Damn. All right. We're gonna go ahead and end it on the basketball. Oh, shout out to Travis Hunter and his wife Liana. Congratulations to them. They just got married in Tennessee. Beautiful wedding. A lot of people there. Surprised to see Unc wasn't there, but he decided not to go. But all in all, great wedding. You heard some good things from it, Unc?
Yeah, I heard a number of positive things. Was talking to Miss Ty all throughout the week. You know, she was in charge. And when I went by Johnny T's for lunch, he was heading up that way because they did the catering. So it was a great event. But hey, Chico, when I'm home with family, I gotta be home with family, man.
Mm-hmm. Nothing wrong with that.
My middle daughter's in town, so got to spend time with the fam.
What they saying in chat? They wanted to kill me, Chico. I'm scared when Chico does. What are y'all talking about in the chat?
They want to kill you, like choking you like Melvin on Baby Boy, not letting you eat.
Man,
I mean, not letting you drink. Hey, King of the Throne, juice glass is insane. I ain't got a juice glass in my house right now. I just got glasses. Juice glass.
You got jelly jars still? You still drink out of jelly jar? Oh.
No. But I showed one of my favorite jars growing up. Still had a little bit of Welcher stick on it.
Damn shame, though. Can't lie. But let's go on. I think we have a guest in the backstage right now.
Oh, the surprise guest is here?
Yeah, I've been cheesing the whole time. I know you
already smiling. Surprise guest. This guest right here, man, they want to come on and surprise Chico because they were under the impression that Chico introduced everybody with a rhyme and a rap. And I had to tell him, I said, no, he did that just for you.
That's what this is about. Come on.
Shouts to Avery Hart. Welcome to and Chico live.
Let me sit up straight.
What's up, guys?
You got to sit up straight. You probably going to put the glasses on.
Oh my God. Exactly. I don't know how you knew, Unc.
Look at him.
Look at you got the glasses on.
Shasta, have you ever played in a tournament in Hawaii? I was just wondering. Damn. Look at him.
I almost went to bed. I almost canceled. I was like, I'm too tired. It's bad.
Thank you for stopping on with us. Thank you for coming on with us.
Yeah. So Chico, last time we had Shasta Avery Hart on. Y'all remember her from the Morning Run, professional golfer. Chico had a little introductory rhyme that he tried to claim was a freestyle. Well, here she is right now, Chico. Let's go.
Hey, how you doing, Shasta? I'm just
I'm doing great. How are you?
You have time to get Chat GPT.
I was just about to say that. No Chat GPT this time.
Oh, y'all put me on the spot. It's all good. It's all right though.
What's right? You wipe your eyes. You missed it over there. What's going on?
No, you just had me crying, laughing. That's all. Because Unc didn't tell me. Unc just said we had a guest coming on, Chico. Got a guest coming on. Just make a graphic. I'm not gonna tell you who. I said, dang, that's messed up, Unc. So thank you for coming once again, Shaz. Thank you for being up this late. What do you have going on right now?
Nothing. I'm home. This week I had to catch up on some stuff. I hung out yesterday at the Beltline in Atlanta and went like kind of day drinking, hopping from spot to spot until my stomach started hurting. And I was
let me get my night drinking on. Y'all go ahead and keep talking.
So it was fun. I was like, well, I'll enjoy a little bit of the weekend yesterday. And then today I had to do some house project stuff and paperwork. And then tomorrow will be overflow into that. So I'm kind of a
tomorrow,
to be honest.
Tomorrow holiday.
I know, but I'm not a veteran. My family really don't have any veterans, so nobody's having anything special going on.
No barbecue? You got to find somebody to barbecue.
Chico to flew you out.
I mean, stop.
Come on, man.
I have celebrated so many Memorial Days up in Michigan with my family that missing one is not a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
And I need a day to, like, I honestly don't want to be around anybody. Like, that sounds bad. I don't need it. Like, I want to just be quiet and do what I need to do tomorrow, catch up, because I'm flying to an event on Tuesday. So I need the day tomorrow. But that's the thing. Like, I feel like if you have a traditional job, then you can plan for like, oh, the whole weekend I'm going to take off and I'm going to celebrate. I have no work to do. I'm staying away from my work. But if you work for yourself, you kind of need to work on weekends.
Yeah. You talking to two of the best right there.
Right.
Like,
it's kind of like another day. You just decide whether you want to, take a day off and either relax or catch up. It's up to you. Or keep working,
Yeah, exactly.
Shasta, the chat wants to point out to you that, and thank you, or maybe not thank you, but due to your presence, they say they've never seen all the Chico teeth before, but he's showing them tonight.
You guys are making it so uncomfortable.
I'm telling you, man, I don't know what's going on, man.
I'm still waiting on the introductory rhyme. If you're just joining us, you know what it is, man. It's UNK Chico live on the Sunday night. Special guest, Shasta Avery Artist, joining us, professional golfer doing her thing. And I see you rocking your Puma. Probably got some Cobra somewhere. How's everything going well with your sponsors? You repping? Everything going nice?
Oh yeah, it's going good. I just got back from one of my events with Cobra Puma. They sponsored the drivers tournament up in the Indy for the Indy 500. And it was actually like a tournament that raises money for veterans and first responders. So they had a couple, well, I think it was only just one team. And it was me, Bryce Butler, Kyle Berkshire, and Claude Harmon. So all four of us were up there doing content, playing golf. It was freezing.
Really?
Yes. Like, and I can tolerate it if it's like a tournament, like competitive tournament, but it wasn't, it's just like a fun deal.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, oh man, well, let's focus on the content and not so much the golf.
Yeah.
Because everybody was just kind of, it was rainy day. But we have fun though. They're one of the sponsors.
So Stas, you have to forgive us if you're talking about something serious and one of us start laughing or smiling, because sometimes we're over there reading the chat.
It's the chat. What's the chat? What is the chat?
Leon, shout out to Leon. Appreciate that star, Leon. We see that you are a member. Leon says Chico is looking at Chat GPT for pickup lines. He on there. What do you say when you are nervous? Enter.
Wait. Time out. I want to know if anybody actually uses Chat GPT as a therapist.
Oh, good
Y'all
question.
heard it in the chat.
I know you can, right?
If you
can in some cases, right?
Let us know.
Chat GPT has to be sick of me. Every day I'm asking her something. I'm reflecting on something. I'm asking.
Give us an example. What are you asking?
But the good thing is she won't get tired of it though.
Oh, she's so positive and she's so upbeat.
Chico, you're supposed to say, good thing is like me. I'm gonna put you up, Chico. I'm gonna get you that, Chico. You right, Chico, ride with them. I'm gonna show you how to get. Look at. Now, I'm gonna get you right.
You wow, man.
Get on three-way, but just I'll tell you what to say.
Chat GPT, I actually asked her today about, because I like astrology, and so I was asking her about some of the transits coming up and where some of the peak opportunities for me, whether it's like, career, spirituality, love life, friendships, relationships, all of that. And so she gave me like a reading and stuff like that. And
wow.
It's like, yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like I really want to deep dive into Chat GPT.
Yeah, you can like
Well, you're into
customize
the
it
Zodiac stuff.
to answer questions just for you and in your voice also. Like I have a big dog CHICO chat GPT that my cousin created for me just this past week. And he's a cybersecurity analyst. He's worked for the government, worked for a big pharmaceutical company right now, and he created one for me. So that's been a game changer also.
Yes, like I don't think most people know how to use Chat GPT to its fullest.
Exactly.
Like I wanted to put outfits together for me. I'm gonna like take pictures of like my closet and ask it to like put together outfits for me.
I bet you it'll do it too. No problem.
Hey,
work for you too.
Shasta, I got a question for you. Are you a Virgo on the golf course? Because your alignment is perfect. And I'm just trying to follow your lead to the stars, or at least to the 19th hole.
Now,
You see why I don't use Chat
GPT that?
That's why I don't use it.
I said, Chat GPT, tell me a pickup line to say to a pretty woman who plays golf and is into astrology. Just try to help Chico, dog. This is not for me.
Nah, look, hey, if you want to put it out there, astrology always.
I don't need Chat GPT.
I'm sorry, but astrology always runs them away from me. You know what I mean? Once you tell them your sign, they're like, "Oh no, my last boyfriend was that. I got to stay away from you." I've heard that a million times. And watch this. I bet you Shasta can guess, and the chat can guess right now based off what I just said.
Oh, I know your sign is stop. Stop right where you at.
I don't.
What's
really
that
know.
sign, chat? What's that sign that you women say every time? Oh no,
You know what? I have to. Okay, so there are some signs. Like it's just a sun sign. Because you gotta look at the whole birth chart, right? But from a sun sign's perspective, there are certain sun signs that I don't do well with, and Pisces.
Wait, first, what's your sign?
I'm actually a Capricorn. I'm not
Capricorn.
a Virgo.
Okay.
I don't do well with Pisces, and
I know the chat got one more time to say something about Gemini, and I'm gonna go off.
Well, I was gonna a Virgo, and a little
Virgo.
I don't think I've dated a Gemini. Mm-mm.
Oh my gosh, you haven't named it yet.
Okay, are you Libra?
Oh my gosh. Nope.
No? Okay. I don't Libra, I don't really like Libra guys, but you know. I don't honestly, Chico, I don't know much about you, so it's really hard to determine.
It's not about me. It's not about me. We're not doing matchmaker. We're just talking about in general.
We gotta guess it though. What's your element? Well, at least let me know what the element is.
Is it what I don't even know. Is it
he don't know.
He don't even.
I have to look it up.
But what time of year?
Fall.
Kenley Jones said that was kind of zesty, Chico. He said a zest on that.
No zestiness going on around here.
It was a little questionable.
Wait, fall. Scorpio.
There it is, right there. Ding, 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 ding.
Okay, I see why a lot of women would say no. Like a lot of.
Tell us why.
Scorpio men tend to be. They're so intense, and like emotionally, like they could become obsessive or not possessive, more so possessive, and depending on if they're an unhealed or healed version of themselves, the shadow traits can come out. And that's what a lot of women don't want to deal with. It's the shadow traits that are like scary, like stalk your ex for years, but like calculated stalking, not like outside your house stalking.
Yeah, I think I'm the type of Scorpio that be like, nah, I'm good, and go the other way. You know,
I think you kind of Scorpio to change your voice because Shasta here. You normally don't talk this proper.
Now I'm talking proper.
He's just trying to be respectful.
I'm not talking to you. You only understand certain dialect. You know what I mean? So
well, okay, either way it goes, you know. I just think Mr. Scorpio can go a long way being yourself. That's all I think. You know?
Wait, Neely, you're a Gemini?
I am a Gemini.
Oh, yeah. That's what the chat over here yelling about.
And there's been a lot of Gemini bashing going on. I don't
Is
know.
there Gemini bashing? I'm not surprised.
Well, tell me, what's wrong with Gemini? Why would they bash Gemini, Shasta?
Well, I feel like with just this is all stereotypical, like for the archetype, right? For the zodiac archetype. I feel like Gemini guys collectively seem to always have some level of deception. Like they say one thing, but they're doing another.
You ain't lying.
Man,
am I right or am I wrong?
I'm not on trial here, man. I'm just listening.
I
cannot confirm or deny.
Wait, what does the chat say about Gemini?
Loving. I could have one now. My life dream has to be with a Gemini. I wish a Gemini would call me tonight.
Stop.
It's a lot of positives.
Okay, I know. Okay, I'm gonna give you just like an example of why I feel like Gemini guys are really tough to trust. I know a Gemini guy right now that is in a relationship, but this man has a active profile on an online dating site that I didn't see. I'm not on online dating, but my friend is, and she took her iPad to her phone to record it, to send it to me because she couldn't screen record it. And she said, "You're not gonna believe this," and sent it to me. And I was like baffled.
Shasta, you said you were what now?
Baffled.
No, not baffled. What sign are you?
Capricorn.
Capricorn. As a Capricorn, have you ever gone shopping for shoes?
Have I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you go barefoot? So you mean to tell me you got shoes on your feet? You still looking at other shoes?
No. Are you listening to what I'm telling you?
What's wrong with that man?
Is that Gemini?
Profile, just like I got a fire extinguisher.
They have. What I'm saying is, if you are a committed relationship, why are you on online dating? Like you're wasting time.
He ain't saying he owned that. He just said it break glass in case of emergency.
Or he probably created it and doesn't know how to.
So that's what my assumption was. I was like, "Hey, are you sure that he just had it out there?" She was like, "Dude, he has recent pictures from a work event that we all went to. They're on the site."
So he's updating right now.
So he's updating. I was like, okay. So I tried to give him the benefit of the doubt, but that's an example right there. Gemini energy.
Okay.
Neely.
No, I guess everybody goes shopping for shoes barefoot. I don't know. I go there with shoes on.
There's no Capricorn bashing in there, I assume.
Hadn't seen any Capricorn bashing whatsoever. Aretha Burt says Geminis are very flirty.
Yeah.
Geminis tell weird stories. Brooklyn Driver said the guy that you're talking about is not in a committed relationship.
Yeah, he's not a committed relationship, but she is.
There's nothing wrong with that.
What do you mean? There's nothing wrong with that. That means that there's a misalignment.
There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, my car didn't align me right now. It runs just fine.
Dating sites are for
you got to hold the wheel.
Too. My brother is something. Dating sites are for social interaction too.
Mm-hmm.
Could say that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I get.
But if you're in a relationship for real though, if you're in a relationship and it's committed and you've said it to each other, both of you guys know, there's no need for either one of you to be on a dating site.
Correct.
Period.
Correct.
Yeah.
And that was what I had picked up on when I met them officially together, and what I talked to the girlfriend, like I already knew about their dynamic, and then weeks, months later, here we are, and I'm like, and it's none of my, I can't say anything.
Yeah.
Because none of my
Don't
business.
say
I
anything.
can say something about Chico's last comment.
What?
Things that Captain Saberho would say.
No.
He just jumping on the bandwagon. Let me see which way Shasta wants the conversation to go, and I'm gonna be on that side.
That's a lie.
Look how you leaning back in the chair. Come on, Chad. Look how shit nice sitting there. Oh, go ahead, lay back like you been doing. They ain't never laid back in that chair for tonight. Chico,
come on, man. You know that's a lie.
Come on, Chico. Hey, Shasta, guess what?
Mm-hmm.
We got some big news to tell the chat. No, Chico.
Oh, damn.
But it is official, Chico. Guess what? It's official.
Got a new show alert?
A new show alert. Shasta Avery Hart, professional golfer, is officially joining the Pregame Network with her own show.
Oh, where you go. Tell us about the show. We can't wait for it. Tell us about the show.
So we're still in the process of really developing all of the different types of, I guess you'd call it like themes of what the show will be about, but it's going to be centered around golf. And kind of talking a little bit about just an elevated level of golf. So it can start with beginners, but also talking a little bit more about to the audience of intermediate golfers, advanced golfers, kind of talking about how tour life was, examples, some stories of things that have happened on tour, and also kind of just showing a little bit of the travel with that goes with golf. Also, yeah. That's another thing that a lot of people probably don't know what it looks like. Sometimes golf does come off very glamorous, and it can be, but then there's the realistic side of travel, bringing all your bags to the airport and being stressed out of, trying to get your bags on the shuttle bus or, on the subway to get to your rental car and get your rental car and then go to the hotel, check in. And, so I obviously wouldn't be, it wouldn't be from a tournament standpoint because I'm not competing anymore, but it would be more so just from like some of my corporate events, some other events that are centered around golf, and trying to highlight some of those. And then some guest appearances with like come play a hole with me and Sterling Sharp. I'll use him as an example, right? Because he's like big brother. Yeah. And he sometimes comes to Atlanta, and when we try to get around in, we do. So it'll be centered around that and having people, influential people playing alongside me. And we're going to do about once a week. So I feel like that would be really good level of consistency. Was a big topic of conversation in the phone call, was being consistent, and I'm totally on board with that. And I'm very curious on like anything that maybe people would want to know about some of the topics that they would like for me to talk about, showcase, highlight. So I'm obviously very open to that as well.
Yeah, I tell you this, I'm really looking forward to it. We've had some in-depth conversations about it. You're very thorough in your planning, like very thorough in your planning. So I'm really looking forward to the segments, whether it's you in lessons, you in your interviews, you in some behind the scenes stuff, like you just articulated in things that people don't get to see that takes place in the world of professional golf, or a person that is working in the golf profession, whether they're playing or not. So I think it's going to be some good series, good segments. I think it's drive time, the final name. Is that?
Yeah, that's the name. Yeah, we agreed on that. That's a good name.
Drive time with Shasta Avery Hart, going to be dropping in June on the Pregame Network. Welcome to the fam, Shasta.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're family now.
Neely, I know in that.
Just sometimes you just gotta say stuff just to get a reaction from this guy right here, man.
His face always gives it away.
Welcome to the fam. Chico, thank you, Lord. Thank you for taking those words from me that I was about to say.
Hey, Shasta, for real. I think this can influence some young girls to start playing the sport, some young black girls to be, candid about it to start playing the sport a lot more. How can you do that? Do you take like an assertive effort to do that, like intentionally? How do you do that moving forward with your show that's coming up?
So I was thinking about a couple episodes of really having like a sit down. Like some of them will be sit down conversation. It won't be long winded. I'll get to the point. But one of them will be talking about the age that we're in, that social media. I feel like we talked a little bit about this on the show briefly, but how we're in the age of social media, and all we see is highlight reels for everybody. We always see the success.
Right.
We don't see behind the scenes and the boring work that you have to do in order to be really good, right? And really committed to playing golf, playing at the highest level that maybe your personal aspirations could be, because not everybody's going to play professionally. Some will start golf and then after high school, they're like, I don't want to play college golf. It's too much. But they already have that tool that they can use and go out into the world and hobby, networking, drinking on the golf course, being a golf influencer. Like there's obviously so many avenues you could take with golf aside from playing professionally and teaching too, so those are things I want to talk about and just being real and honest about it. Like I'm definitely not going to sugarcoat. I'd like to be direct and straight to the point and be open for questions too on,
Absolutely.
I
think you're going to be great at it, Shasta. I think you have the personality for it, the temperament for it. Certainly, when we've done shows in the past year, you're always an open book and talk direct about the highs, the lows, the mid ranges, everything. And I think that's what people respect and value is what's real. And so when you blend real with consistency, I know it's going to take off. And so I'm really looking forward to June and beyond with Drive Time with Shasta A-Rod. I think it's going to kick ass. I think it's going to have a good mix of audience folks who are interested. You're going to have some goofballs like Chico, just, there for whatever reason.
Wait, time out for a second. Chico, are you always getting hounded like this?
This always happens.
It's not just this moment, right?
Nah.
Okay.
It's always like this.
Okay.
But it's a little bit extra since you came on. You know what I mean? That's how the Geminis do it.
So, but let me ask you this, Chico, because that's a great question, Shasta.
What's that?
We live in a cause and effect world. So whether it's me or Dukes or the chat or whoever, are you willing to state that it's a reaction to what you have been doing that makes us do these things?
Wait, what's Chico been doing?
Nothing. Just come on here, working hard, doing what I need to do. You know what I mean? I come on here, my hair looking a certain way. They talk about my hair, Shasta. They talk about me smizing too much. My face too big, my hair too black.
I've never heard
everything.
Someone say face too. Like, who says that?
Says everything. Everything about me. They be going at it. They be sending
Wayne
me emails
Morgan
and
with
stuff.
the Gold Star membership. Wayne Morgan says Chico's smile is touching his ears. Question wasn't in that funny, my guy. Like he just look at
Do you ever
just deal with this?
Okay, so wait, Chico, do you have comebacks in the holster for Neely?
I be trying to come back on it, but I don't want to hurt his feelings, Shasta. I just try to play easy.
Shasta, let me tell you what happened. Chico, go ahead and get ready to admit this is true.
It's funny to me.
I have never hit Chico first.
Oh.
Now I ain't gonna say I ain't hit him. But I thought Chico know I'm a counterpuncher. He gonna throw some little sneak diss in, and then when I hit him back, just because mine is a bigger punch, Chico always start. That's right, Leon. Leon said, "But God." The other day, Shasta, let me tell you something. We had comedian.
Watch this,
Shasta. Comedian JJ Williamson on here, and we were talking about some hardships he had gone through. And I said, "Oh
no, we got past that. We got past
you
that.
You made it through that, man. But God." Chico went down a whole other word with B-U-T-T God. Like I was talking about a booty. Look how he laughing now. It's like Chico is not that kind of butt. I was saying, if not for God, he's like, oh, but you said but God. How you cover your face now, Chico? Why ain't you saying I'm lying?
Because you are. Neely said, but God, like 3 or 4 times. But God. But God.
That's what we say in the South.
But God. I was like, why you keep saying but God?
But Neely, you could be an antagonizer too.
He is, very much so.
Like you'll set it
Watch
up.
this. Watch this. Watch
You'll
this.
set it up.
Look at her face.
I'm trying to, hey, that was my please continue innocent face. Go ahead.
You'll say something and just like be silent and just
That's
wait.
what Chico does. That's what Chico does. He'll push
So
it right
Sound like
to
a
the end.
7-year-old.
He'll
Yeah.
know. All
Chico
right, I'm saying this, so he'll say something.
Sound like a little 7-year-old, don't it? Chico did it. Chico came in and he always Chico first. How?
Okay,
I just show up here
see.
with a smile on my face.
That's actually.
Are you smiling, Chico? Like
it's all good, Chico. It's all good. You won. I'm gonna let you and your little Capricorn have you win.
see what I'm saying? See, then he get mad.
Yeah.
See what happens, Shasta?
Chico,
I proved it, Shasta. I proved it. I
when
didn't
the
even say
Joker
that this time.
he said you put a little on. I see what your little watch on. I'm gonna let your little Capricorn have your fun.
Why you gotta do me like that?
See how it goes?
Go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you, Joe.
No, I'm just playing like I am, so Chico will be happy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm always. I come
on
on
this
this show
make
happy.
him happy if I would let him feel like he won one.
Until tomorrow.
It's not about wins, Shasta. It's just about putting on a great show for the people out there. He wants to have wins and losses versus me for some reason, you know.
Well, according to the chat, you don't want it showing your tonsils because they said they seen your tonsils tonight. They said your mouth been wide open. They ain't seen my throat. They seen yours. I'm just reading the chat. It ain't me. I'm just reading.
How many people are in the chat? Like, do you know who's
we just at 300 people right now on this side.
That's pretty good.
Just at 300.
It's pretty good because most people are tapping out.
As it is, it's late night. We appreciate everybody joining us.
You
what?
You don't pass your deadline, Shasta. Like you gotta go to bed.
Oh yeah.
We know you ain't got no bottoms on. You got out the bed to get on the show. I'm sleepy. It's been a long day. I gotta set the alarm.
I did so much today. Like today I shot up out the bed. I cleaned my bathroom. I went and filled my new vases for my bedroom.
Chat said Chico could do all that. Man, y'all tripping.
I did
the chat has not said that. I'm looking at the chat.
What did the chat say?
You ran down your list of to-dos, and Chico said the chat said Chico could do all that. The chat has not said that. There's no way in the chat. There's no way in the chat.
So you telling me if the chat
he can't even get it loud. See that God don't like but God. See that? And that's B-U-T-T.
Oh my gosh, man. You're one.
And all your butt God.
So why are you snitching though? If the chat didn't say anything, you're supposed to be with me, right? So why are you snitching if that's the case?
I tried to help you, Chico. I got on the show. Now you done fumble so bad, I got to distance myself from your failure.
you guilty by association?
Oh my gosh!
I got to hit Shaft at the show. Like, hey, knowing my dog ain't like that,
Right.
Yeah.
Neither's gonna text me.
Yeah, text me like he ain't like that for real. He didn't know you was coming.
I mean, I ain't saying give him another chance. I'm just saying normally he ain't like that.
It is past my bedtime.
Yes. So thank you so much. Thank you.
Going ahead and head out, and I appreciate you guys having me on the show. It was a pleasant surprise, and we'll have to do this again.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot in the future. Like you got your own show.
Well, yeah, like, 11 p.m. East Coast time stuff.
Well, UNK Chico has a live lunchtime show too, but the Shasta series will be dropping on weekends, on Saturdays and Sundays. We might have some other segments throughout the week, but
you know why we did that too?
Shasta.
Tell them why we did it. We did it because for women out there, or Capricorn women, who, when you ask them out, they're like, "Oh, I got to work during this time." Well, we got another show, lunchtime.
I'm sorry, Chico.
Can't join me for dinner. You can join me for lunch.
I'm sorry, Chico. You from France?
Lunch, dinner.
Right, we got it covered.
You from France, Chico? You from France?
From France? What are you trying to say?
You got a mouse in your pocket?
Where we going with this?
You said we ain't done a damn thing. Tell Anita what we decided. No, we ain't done shit.
Okay. Well, I decided it then. It was all my idea. I came up with the show, the whole concept. That Negro just ride with me over there. You know what I mean? I came up with everything. You know, I'm David Ruffin. I did everything. Mike's production. I came up with the costumes, the choreography, the songwriting, everything. It's me.
Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis.
Wait, never mind. I'll just text that to you, Neely.
Yeah, not you, Chico. She ain't got your number. and never will have you.
Keep setting it up, all right. Keep setting it up.
I'm trying to give you something to work toward, man. I'm trying to help you.
All right, Shasta. I understand you have to go. So me being the gentleman, I'm gonna now walk you to the door and let you on in.
Before you go, though, Shasta, watch this.
Oh, here he come again from around the corner.
This is from Chico and this is for us to you. Shasta about to check out, but to let her know y'all with on her new segment, type drive time in the chat. 2 words, drive time. If you're gonna rock with Shasta in her new segment on the Pregame Network, dropping on weekends, type drive time in the chat.
Easy.
Absolutely.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. All right, we'll meet
you. Dog, big
again.
What'd you say?
I said till we meet again.
Till we meet again. Drive time is already lighting up the chat. Look at it. Drive time. Drive time. Somebody put drive time and a little golf symbol.
Oh, they add a little emoji.
This girl's soft.
Bye, Shasta. Thank you.
Bye, guys.
All right. Unk, you are Unk, man. You are.
Told you I had a surprise for you, Chico. Surprise guest.
I wish you would have told me.
So you could have cleaned up.
Would have done a little stuff. Would have got a little, you know what I mean? Would have took this one off and put on my good one. You know what I mean?
It moved like it was going to come off.
Took that one off, put on my good one.
Well, you sick in the head, boy.
Let's bring on some booty arm, man. It's booty arm time now. We got to get this thing going, man. Thank you, Shasta, for once again for joining y'all. Make sure y'all check out Drive Time.
Had I known Booty Arm was in there, you and Booty Arm would have gotten a fight. We could have had him on too. But Booty Arm don't play by Shasta.
Hey, don't start that tonight. Hell, not with Wendy looking right
at me.
That's a lie.
Hey, Wendy. He dropped.
Uh-huh. See, that's what happens.
You can get on here and be giddy if you want to. I don't
know.
All this giddy and laughing.
You gonna see a hand hit the back of their head.
All that damn giggling like Chico doing. Get on there and try it if you want to.
Yeah. Hey, you remember when James L was like and Florida like a
Oh,
yeah, that's Wendy.
Amazing.
Hey, y'all know him as Chuck. We know him as Professor Bishop. Y'all know him in the chat as Doc Booty On. But we all love for the culture. It's Dr. Charles Bishop inside the HB Sports Lab with Dr. Gaville on Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursdays on YouTube, Facebook, etc., etc. When he's with us, it's for the culture. Chuck, you been at the SWAC baseball tournament? Got a winner? Got home? What's going on?
Yeah, man. Brother? I'm coming in hot, man. I'm coming in from the airport, but just getting back in from Birmingham. But tremendous week at the SWAC baseball tournament. Kudos go out to the Bethune-Cookman Wildcats as they get the big win over Florida A&M today. Big 3-run walk-off home run from Andre Martinez. He happened to be. Say that again.
I said Vato Martinez. That's my homie.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he went deep to win it for Bethune-Cookman today. And shout out to Coach Jonathan Hernandez. Really, really, really good coach within the SWAC. I mean, one of those guys that you enjoy talking to on a consistent, but he gets his SWAC championship today. So now they'll wait to see where they put Bethune-Cookman in the regional baseball tournament. But that's a very tough team. That's a team that has some pretty good pitching. They play a little defense, and they got some guys that can really knock the ball around.
Chuck.
Yo.
This is going to sound like I told you so moment. And the reason it's going to sound like I told you so moment, because it is I told you so moment. You remember some years ago around that damn pandemic when they said that Bethune-Cookman and FAMU was coming to the SWAC? I said, well, the baseball championships just moved to Florida.
It's a great point, Neil. It's a great point. I mean,
one thing they do well in Florida,
yeah,
they breed baseball players.
Yeah, they breed baseball players, and it's very interesting. Two of the last three SWAC champions have come from Florida. Florida A&M, they won a baseball championship now. Bethune-Cookman gets theirs, but they play great baseball, fundamental baseball. They cut down on the errors. They hit behind the runner. They do all the things that you really look at when you're watching a baseball game. But I tell you what, it's and we talked about it all week on the broadcast on the SWAC Digital Network, but just from the standpoint of it's an arms race within HBCU baseball now, that you have got to get some guys on your rosters that can throw some strikes, that can keep base on balls off. But I mean, it's really opened the door in terms of a lot of guys trying to move up from the JUCO ranks to get in and play in Division I baseball. And you can tell the caliber play has gone up significantly in the Southwestern Athletic Conference.
Yeah, it's a mofo, man. And then this year you have both the teams from Florida, in the championship, not just one of them winning it. And I know we live in a world where the SWAC is recruiting non-traditional demographics to be on team, much like it was in the golf days as well. But having said that, still, when you look as a state and feeder programs, because of the facilities, because of year-round, weather there for it, it's a reason even the majors go down to Florida practice in the off season. Like it's a nonstop thing there. And so it just stands to reason, much like football is in Alabama, Mississippi, and Georgia, that baseball is that thing in Florida where they seemingly will just have the upper hand, even when all things are equal.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I tell you what, very interesting you say that. It was especially when you take a look at the demographics of where baseball is now. Only 4 African Americans made the SWAC all-tournament team. Actually, 2 of those guys were from Jackson. Cameron Hill and Trey Bridges are both from Jackson. They made the SWAC all-tournament team. Another young man, Will Brown, from Florida A&M, and then Alabama State had a young man, Cameron Douglas, who also made the all-tournament team. But the rest of the tournament team non-traditional. So that's where we are. Yeah.
Wow.
I miss baseball, man.
Wow.
I miss baseball, man. I said I miss baseball. Baseball is that sport, that just slept on, and they get paid so much money, and it's guaranteed money.
And you do it a long time.
You do it a long
play
time.
for a long time,
Yeah.
and you're not going to walk away probably with CTE and all this other stuff, or maybe a torn ACL from taking licks and stuff like that. Man, baseball is that sport, man. I wish we can get more young black kids into baseball, because you look at some of the greats. Just look back at the Negro Leagues, and then look at how the major leagues were picked from the Negro Leagues to become what it is today, right? And then all the greats, and then how it just all of a sudden phased out from the black community, African American community around, the mid 90s or so, early 90s.
I'm gonna go back a little further with you, because I think it's a very interesting theory to me in terms of where did we start losing the black baseball player. Very interestingly enough, they played this SWAC championship at one of the last Negro League stadiums, Rickwood Field. Tremendous museum, a lot of pictures, a lot of posters. It is a phenomenal facility that they've upgraded, $8 million worth of renovations into that stadium to make it a Major League Baseball stadium, which the Cardinals and the Giants, I believe, played at Rickwood Field just on last year. But let me take you back. Let me take you back to probably where I started seeing the lack of a black baseball player. And I think it started around the early to mid 80s, especially. I'll take you back. We go through the growth of basketball. First and foremost, you got Matt Bird to hit the NBA. That transforms basketball. By the time Jordan hits in 84, 85, and basically you just start seeing less and less kids out there on the baseball diamond, and now they're in gymnasiums. They're trying to
emulate Michael Jordan,
trying to hit that wing jumper. And then there's another dynamic that I think to it as well. You would talk about the NBA, but you have some really iconic college basketball teams. We go through Phi Slamma Jamma. We go through Hoya Paranoia. We go through the Syracuse teams. I mean, a Big Monday, which was huge, and then we close out the 80s with Larry Johnson, those UNLV teams. And then we go into the 90s with the Duke team. So all of that, along with the growth of football at the same time, and then hip hop attaches itself to basketball as well. Baseball was just behind the times in that regard.
And also, I'm sorry, it's on because we go 1, 2, 3.
No, I'll tell you what, Chico. You got one more time. It's supposed to go 1, 2, 3, not 1, 2, 1. Next time, you just take it back 1, 2, 1. Just go ahead, Chico. I don't care.
Nah, it's on you, big fella.
No. Just go ahead. Because I'm telling you what happened. I'm gonna come over there and I'm gonna knock his ass out.
Well, hell, I'll go then. I'm from Leeds, Alabama. I'll go there.
You know it's supposed to go 1, 2, 3. It's not supposed to go 1, 2, back 1. I'm come over there and knock your ass out.
Well, come on over here, big fella. We'll see how long it take you to get here. Until then.
And for y'all that don't know, that was Ernie, Charles Barkley, and Shaq when they skipped over Shaq one time.
That got mad.
Shaq was mad as hell, man.
You mad?
No, don't call on me now. He's supposed to go 1, 2, 3. Not 1, 2, back to 1.
Oh,
dumbass. Stevie called him dumb. He said dumbass.
Don't let me forget the Fab Five in Michigan. That was another.
Yeah, Fab Five. Yeah. All that stuff led to, and I remember I was an actual kid during that time coming up playing baseball. Like my favorite sport looking back on it was baseball. But I reflect on like what happened then, because you have so many guys playing on the all-star teams in Little League. Then you get to that intermediate kind of 13, 14, 15 age, and you go into kind of travel baseball. If you're good enough, you play all-stars out of town and stuff. But then it cuts off right there. You lose your white friends because they go to a different high school. Your black friends stop playing baseball. And you're like, damn, my high school team, baseball team, the guys that play they're good, but the budget is actual. Like our budget for baseball was $0.
Yeah.
The budget was basketball and football. Baseball, it was $0, literally. So I remember making the decision my 10th grade year after getting letters in football and seeing the condition of the field that we were practicing on in baseball, and our coach hitting the ball to us all hard, but we got rocks everywhere. People getting hit in the throat with the ball because it's bouncing off the rock. I'm like, man, hey, I mess around and injure myself out here on the baseball field. I might as well just go concentrate on football. But had I been in a situation where they invested in the baseball field and stuff, and it was nice and well manicured, I probably would have still been playing baseball. I think it's a lack of funding in the high schools, especially in what do you call it, in the inner city.
Yeah,
absolutely, Chico. If we can go 1, 2, 3, that's what I said earlier, or was alluding to about facilities in Florida. And you could even look at Georgia football in Atlanta, Georgia high school football in Atlanta. Once upon a time, man, like the rural schools in Georgia dominated football. But once Atlanta public schools started investing in facilities, paying coaches, more than a couple $1,000s a year to be the head football coach, and now Atlanta football is the top of the crop. Like, you got to invest in it. Chuck, you were out there playing at Grove Park in Jackson coming up. I was playing over here at Battlefield. But the fact of the matter is I wouldn't have been playing nothing without Coach Castro, who had the gloves and the bats. Like, we didn't have any of that stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Look at what you're talking about, particularly with that hip hop culture embracing basketball. Man, when it was time to play basketball, the equipment you needed was one ball.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And you can have 30 jokers on the playground having a all day, winner stay on the court, lose to get off with one ball. When you're trying to play baseball with somebody, it got to a point. It literally got out of the financial whack for households in West Street and Jackson to afford it. Then you fast forward to travel ball and all the money people spending on that now. It's easier, cheaper, and a more direct path to play football and basketball when you're a young black kid than it is baseball.
Yeah, very much so.
I was going to say, Chuck, real quick, when you're a kid and you sign up to play football, more than likely a lot of the stuff the coaches could have, or you find it to get it donated to something like that. Like you said with basketball, just need a T-shirt and a jersey and the basketball, get out there and go play. In baseball, I remember literally being out there in my neighborhood trying to find somebody. Man, just pitch the ball to me. You know, you need somebody. You need someone there. Yeah. Just pitch it to me, dog. Just pitch. Man, I'm not going outside in the hot sun, or I'm going to play basketball. You know. So,
hey, Chico, while we got Chuck on, and Chuck, you know you're welcome to stay the rest of the show. But while we got Chuck on, and we're talking about baseball, and we're talking about basketball, talking about football, throw up the story time.
There it is.
The life and crimes of UNK and Chico is story time. But this story is not about me. No, Chico, it's not about me. This is about Professor Charles Bishop. Once upon a time, in an effort to give back to the community, we were volunteer coaches. I was over here in West Jackson volunteering coaching. Chuck was out there in North Jackson volunteering and coaching. Had a team out there at Lake CHICO. Had a quarterback on that team, phenomenal athlete. But like many of us grew up doing, playing multiple sports at the time, Chuck pulled this young man to the side and said, man, I'm telling you, you need to put that basketball down and focus on football. You have a future in football. Basketball is not going to get you nothing, son. Thank God that young man did not listen, because that young man was Mo Williams, Cleveland Cavaliers. Now I'm waiting on Chuck to say I'm lying.
You know, as much as I want to say, this is one of those Uncle Neely tall tale. He got me on this one because Mo Williams was one hell of a quarterback. I later find out he's a hell of a pitcher. I was trying to do what I could back then to kind of steer him towards football, but yeah, I think he chose right on that. But damn,
I'm glad that man ain't listen to Chuck.
Hey, he had that read option down. He had that read option. We were read optioning before there was a read option.
Yeah, that read option is no joke. I was actually a quarterback in 8th grade when quick story time. I was a quarterback. I was a quarterback in 8th grade, and when I came up, my favorite quarterbacks were Jim Kelly. All this means something in the story. Jim Kelly, Dan Marino, Joe Montana, right? So I get to 8th grade, and my coach said, all right, son, you're going to be the quarterback. What we run is the read option. You got to do this. Here's the footwork. Bam, 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 all this stuff right here. Then you take off. If this not here, pull it back if this not here. You pitch it if this not here. All these decisions you got to make right now. And you got to have this footwork. And the coach was showing me the footwork. After about the 10th time, he kept showing me. He said, shit, so you just drop back and throw that damn thing. So you ain't going to get this right.
Yeah, absolutely. Because what Coach said, he should have pulled out a paragraph and said, okay, Chico, I want you to read this out loud. And once you got stumbled through, he should have known you wasn't going to be able to do no damn read option.
Man, please.
Because what is the key word in read option, Chuck?
Read
option.
You got to read it and then select which option. He can't read, coach.
I was like, nah, I'm not reading with nobody coming down my back on my face. You know what I mean? Right in my face, trying to hit me. Nah, dog. Let me drop back and throw this thing like Joe Montana. I used to call myself Joe Monchico. Drop back, throw that thing. You scared? Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Mo Williams, man. Mo Williams is a hell of an athlete, man. Won the sport he couldn't play, and Charles Bishop, you know, again, was his volunteer youth coach. He wasn't that much older than Mo and coaching him.
True.
For sure tried to talk that man into dropping basketball and coming to more football practices.
Yeah.
Y'all wouldn't even know who the hell Mo Williams was, and Chuck would have been done it.
That'd be them jack-leg coaches on the side. They just want to win, but they want to win. They want to use the kid, forget their future.
I had with Charlie Ward of the Lake CHICO. Look, real quick before I move to the next deal, and let me throw something out there because we talked about it on the broadcast all week. But I guess it's the horse out the barn with regards to the black baseball player. And that's a question, and you know, just as you were talking, Chico, that it mirrors my story as well in terms of, you know, playing youth, little league, and by the time you get to the Pony Travel League ball, all of your friends that were with you back there in little league, they're gone now. They've moved on to basketball or football. But I mean, you stop and start thinking about it. How many black catchers, you know, the cerebral positions,
Yeah.
How many black catchers do you see in Major League Baseball? How many black shortstops do you see out there? African Americans, that is.
Yep.
You know, how many pitchers? So, you know, it begs to ask the question. I mean,
well, Chuck, it's interesting you describe those positions because they did the same thing to us in football. When you said catcher, and you said pitcher, and you said shortstop, those are middle of the field positions. Thereabout. I know the shortstop is slightly off center, but middle of the field positions. Well, you know, they not only told us we couldn't play quarterback, they told us we couldn't play middle linebacker.
exactly.
They told us we couldn't play safety. They steered us away from the positions that were quote unquote positions you had to think at to play, and they put us in more the speed positions or just hard hitting positions. And then you saw when the doors open up what we're able to do at linebacker, what we're able to do at safety, and God knows and shows what we're able to do at quarterback. And so you have been fighting in all the sports to be in the position of mental leadership on the team, not just physical leadership.
Absolutely, and it's just a nugget to chew on, something to kind of think about in regards to African Americans in baseball, because you know I don't know. When I've seen the last catch, I really had to think about it. Charles Johnson, you know, that was playing with the Marlins. That's kind of the last person. I think Drake Baldwin's with the Braves right now, but those are the last, you know, two guys that really kind of jump out, at least playing quote unquote the cerebral positions. But it'll be interesting to see if there's ever a renaissance, or to see if there's ever a player that can sort of galvanize that kids kind of look towards. Because I always say, if Darryl Strawberry or Doc Gooden did not get in the situation they became in, that could have been the Jordan of Major League, or the Jordans of Major League Baseball at the time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They had
Strawberry, I had that post on my wall. So what?
I said they had a gravitational pull.
They did.
You were talking about Chico early with Shasta creating more female golfers behind her. You know, you were Doc and Dwight was like, you were going to have people want to pitch because of them. Their personality, the way they carried themselves, the level at which that they excelled at their craft. You know, they were certainly Michael Jordans at their position, Tiger Woods at their positions, and they were going to have people, you know, following suit. Like I want to pitch because of Doc.
Right.
Precisely. So
I remember all of my baseball heroes back in the day. People like Harold Baines, Ron Gant, David Justice, Otis Nixon, Terry Pendleton. You know what I mean? Yeah. All those black guys. You know, of course I had other fans too, but it was so many black guys that you could just name and roll off like that. Barry Bonds and them that was in the league. It's just not there anymore. That's crazy.
And I think kids sit back and look how Major League Baseball, I mean, Barry Bonds is not in the Hall of Fame right now. So, I mean, those are things that you kind of keep in the back of your head. And I think parents, you know, keep that in the back of their head in regards to, if I allow my multi-talented child to veer down this path towards baseball. So it's something to kind of think about. You want.
Shout out to y'all. Put y'all favorite black baseball player in the chat right now. I saw a parent, mom and dad out yesterday, just investing time throwing ball to their son. It was just them by themselves, them three. And I said, man, they probably know something. It was an Asian family. I said, they probably know something. They looking at it like this is an investment, probably. You know, this man can make $350 million in just 10 years.
We see what Shohei Ohtani is making. Exactly.
Chico, I think we got a couple of super chats but we got buys too. We got to knock those out. Y'all know what it is. This is the UNK and Chico show. It is live on Sunday night, and we're doing this thing. Gonna take y'all into that Memorial Day. CBJ5 with the $10 super chat. Chico took it off screen. Chico, you better pull it together, bro. I think that's when Shasta was on. He was saying that. Yeah. And then we had another $2 super. Keisha in love with the $2 super chat. Me and Chico is done. And you know it's done, but she say is done and not are done. Me and Chico is done. He's a hoe. Y'all can have him. You like that dramatic pause I put in? Let me do it again. Me and Chico is done. He's a hoe. Y'all can have him.
He's for the streets.
We do it one more time. Keisha
another live show
is done.
She love me in the morning.
Y'all can have him. See,
why is 304
the dramatic pause at a different spot that time, Chuck?
Look, why is 304 meaning hoe instead of 403? Because the 3 could be the E and the 4 could be the H, HOE. Am I thinking too much about it?
You know what she said.
Okay. Well, why is 304? Y'all let us know. Why is 304 the hood code? Well, I don't understand. Andre Dawson.
You really should be debating that you're not a hoe instead of trying to debate what the numbers for hoe should be.
You can call me what you want, but it really don't matter. You know what I mean? Don't matter. It's all right. Call me what you want to call me. It's what you answer to.
The Punisher has spoken.
It's what you answer to, man. I like Andre Dawson. Give me some more guys. Willie Stargell, Ken Griffey Sr. and Jr. Hank Aaron.
Mac at 304 is upside down on the pager.
Old school.
Peter says, don't try to deflect 304. Kendall Jones has a pager code, Chico. 304 upside down.
I thought it was 403 though.
Upside
down. I guess it's upside down, and then it'll be 403, but then it'll be hope. But you got to type in 304 to make it be upside down. I understand now.
I think the most important thing is that you is done.
Use a hoe.
Y'all can have.
Chico never owned a pager. Actually, I did.
Story time. I bet you want to tell.
I had the little. It was real quick. I just had the little slip out ones back in the day. I think start looking this stuff up. Yeah, slip out. It was small. That's why I used to slip.
Use a hoe.
Let's see, slide out pagers.
You said that use a hoe.
Oh.
Ho tell everybody, even the mayor. Look up in the sky, see the hoes on
layer.
Man, let me get to one more piece of information.
Go ahead, Chuck. We sorry you be messing around with.
Southern University, and a shout out to Southern University students. They won an Emmy for their band documentary. So I wanted to give kudos to them. Southern University students made history capturing this prestigious Emmy for their documentary spotlighting the university's human jukebox marching band. The film was titled "The Hidden Sport," and it offers an inside look at the world-renowned human jukebox, celebrated for its electrifying performances and deep-rooted impact on HBCU culture. So shout out to Southern University. They won a sports Emmy out there.
I mean, that's big, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that is huge.
That was big, unlike the small little pager that I used to have right here.
I think he finna pull a Southern band up. Like he said he apologized for interrupting you, Chuck. You tell a story about a once in our history, black folks winning the Emmy for marching band production.
That's right.
And he go to the screen with his damn page.
That's right. We stay right back on. Go right back to what we was talking about. That's right. So you can let us know, because you always have your stuff laid out what you want to do, Chuck. You can actually send in pictures that go with your stories. That way, boom, we on there. Roger that.
Yes, I got you. Chico.
Yeah, I'll have it up for you. Whatever you want to display on that thing right there, Chuck, I got you.
The whole Chuck segment, I ain't seen nothing but Chico mustache. Shasta was on here. I seen that joker upper back molars.
Molars, those are your teeth. Just people that don't know about that.
Y'all hell Chico tonight. Damn. I knew that was coming when Shasta was on. Damn.
Man, he got me on that one. That was messed up. You did me like that, though.
I'd help you, dog. It was just a bounce pass. All you do is lay it in.
Yeah, but you bounce past and try to throw it behind your back. It bounced off your butt, then it went that way, and now I had to grab it
right in front of you and right to your damn hands.
No,
and the crowd stood up, and you got nervous and bolo.
No, I just didn't dunk it hard. I just laid it in there,
and it rattled in and out.
I went up in there, got in.
11-11.
Why
11-11 right now.
Tonsils. She said we saw tonsils.
Hey man, hopefully that's what I see. Some tonsils. It's just
let me get to her, and you will see nothing now. What's
all the way to get to if you send it
120-18 mark. Got it.
We see how Chico was smiling. Come on, Keisha.
Oh, Keisha, don't. Look, let me tell you.
I just sent you 2 or 3 tickets.
Let me tell you this, Chico.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
When you come home and your stuff all thrown out in the yard any kind of way,
Oh,
yeah, throw it out. You can get back in the house. Keisha and Love folded your shit up neatly.
Oh, she was real bad.
Oh, but she put $2 on yours. Like you ain't getting back.
That goes back to an old school question from the Erykah Badu song. Remember this song called Tyrone?
Yeah.
And this always stood out to me, and I'm glad I could ask this question. People said when she told Tyrone to get out, right?
Yeah.
But then she said, but you can't use my phone, right? She said that you can't use my phone.
All right.
Does that mean, because I heard women debate this, that meant that she didn't really want him to leave? Because if she really wanted him to leave, she'll let him use the phone to call somebody. But she didn't want him to leave. So she said, you can't use my phone. Well, that was the little hook on that song. I've heard people debate that. What do you guys think?
Lean on the women in the chat for that, but I think it meant get the hell out. Like you can use the phone, but not in here. Go down the street somewhere.
And may walk down the street and find somebody find a way.
Yeah, I'm not finna help you get no ride, but you finna get the hell out of here.
Yeah, 10-4.
Look at Chuck said 10-4. Chuck said like I've been there before. She don't mean it. She don't mean that. She mean get the hell on.
Not a fun feeling.
Kendra Jones said she was being extra petty, repping CATS said it was just a rhyme. Aretha Burton, you know she know. Aretha knows. She not only a member, she got a civil rights name. Aretha Burton said that means get to stepping.
Mm.
But I tell you what though, now when you reverse it, not reverse it because it's still a female artist. When you go to Beyonce and that To the Left song,
to the left,
it was all good. And she said, and he'll be here in a minute.
I'm like, hold on, you been?
Yeah,
you been?
How you got a heat? They can be here in a minute.
And that means that I ain't going nowhere for a minute then.
Oh, but look, I'm gonna meet this dude.
Exactly. Something going down.
Yeah, I'm gonna pee on my tree.
He's here.
I'm talking about he'll be here in a minute. Well, I'm gonna be here 10 minutes then. We're gonna see what's up. Because in the words of the great elder philosopher of our time and generation, when he so eloquently said, so what we doing? Chico said, what we doing? Oh, this is what we doing. He on the way here. He'll be here in a minute. Okay.
I got a So What We Doing theme song too coming up, guys. I got to get in the studio. I got the beat. I just got to get in the studio.
You ain't gonna get in no studio.
Oh, when we gonna do a freestyle segment?
Yeah, you don't want to do that. Chuck, I'm gonna tell you, Chuck. Tell him be on my side. Let's not freestyle against each other. Like be on my side. If you don't want to catch these strays, like I'm shooting it. When I rap, I shoot everybody. I'm shooting everybody. Salty Vet might get it. Double Blessed Twin.
I'm shooting up everything.
I shoot everybody.
I'm shooting up everything like we ain't got no aim.
Oh man, look, you better be still because if you move and I'm in the cipher, I see you. Oh, you get me.
Shoot up everything like we ain't got no
aim.
Love
got an announcement. Keisha
from Love the A but not allowed.
Well, don't try to take it off screen, Chico.
We don't want to hear that, Keisha and Love. Bring that lame one over here, Keisha and Love. Bring them on over here, cuz.
You won't even let me read the girl comments. I'll take it off the screen. Boy,
I heard what it said, cuz.
You're a consummate hater. Keisha and Love says my new man will be with me on the next live.
What y'all gonna be doing? He ain't gonna be doing what me and Shouse gonna be doing. You heard what she said she needed to be done. She said she needs some stuff folded. She needed some clothes washed. She needs some dishes washed. What else she said she needs?
You filling vases too?
I tell you one thing that she needed ain't asked for. What she gonna number?
See, you got to realize. That goes right over your head right there. You know what I mean? She. Don't worry about it. I ain't gonna put it out there like that. Shasta, I got you. I ain't gonna put it out there like that. Just know that. In a major way.
She had a whole bunch of chest ass.
Why do it online? Why do it online? She felt my energy.
I ain't talking about online. I'm talking about
you know what?
And
she said nothing. Chico trying to work. Uncle surprised him.
He's a good guy. She went out her way to say, you know, I want to join the network, but I don't want to do Nan show with Chico. Like, oh, so I had to put it. I know why she said. I had to put it in the contract.
Is
it right and notarized that she only got to deal with you for 25 minutes monthly. And I said, okay, well, look, let's bring y'all at the end of May, and then that way it reset June. So
I was looking at the minutes, and they were talking about how long did the Punisher stay there at the. Anyways, I kind of have that too, Chico. Oh man, we just playing, y'all. Hey, y'all, we just playing. Y'all know that, right? We just playing. Just joke.
Chuck got the neon. Hey, Chuck, that was my favorite ice cream right there. That sherbet, that was that color.
Oh yeah, yeah. I want old school tonight.
Ooh, that's a good drink. If y'all had some of that Shea by La Portier, it wouldn't make you do all that. It'd be nice and smooth. That's what we have. Nice, good, smooth drink over here, Ocho. Yeah.
Oh man.
Which one of those jobs sound like Bole?
Filling them bases.
She don't want Chico produce it. Okay. Look at the driver said. She wanted that in the contract at Bole.
Italicized.
Yeah, she said we can't be on screen with this obvious chemistry on screen. We can't do that. We got to keep things professional. So, see, that's why we're here. You know what I mean? And Geminis are just left outside. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the Geminis at the Gemini retreat with Lil Duval. But other than that, y'all know what it is, man. Scorpio's winning. We on top. Bang, bang. Minor game.
Bang. We on top. Bang, bang. Join the Diddy trial. That's what you want to go with? That's what you want to
Diddy is a Scorpio, too. Y'all know that, right? Diddy's a damn Scorpio.
Damn.
See, he's like the extreme Scorpio. You remember what Kid Cudi described him as when he walked into the room? Did y'all hear that?
I didn't.
Kid Cudi said that it was like meeting a Marvel supervillain. He was standing at the window.
Was he standing there wide-legged with his hands on the tips?
He said, no, he said he was standing there, had his hands behind his back. He was wearing all black. And the light from the city of New York was glistening off his face. And he was standing there like a Marvel supervillain character. I was like,
that's a hell of a description.
That's a hell of a description, ain't it, man?
He's standing there like Lex Luthor.
I love when you said gay Batman. I love weed. I love weed. Cowboys hat. I go Cowboys.
That POS is making all.
Portia, you a Scorpio, Portia?
Portia Harrison, yeah. Earlier she said I was making the Scorpios look bad, but she's definitely said Diddy make
because whatever category you are currently identifying with looks bad with whatever category.
Never that.
You make Hawaiians look bad. You make Alabama.
Never that.
You make
never that
look bad.
Absolutely not. That's a lie.
Oh, Chico is the Punisher. That wasn't the real guy that tried.
I wish I had a list of the guys on there. Then you have a picture of Unc on them. Like, she gonna make me and damn Keisha in love. Goodness gracious, she on me tonight. All right.
I mean, nobody tell you about pitching woo on the job in public. You can wait until the staff meeting.
I'm coming to get my air mattress and my PlayStation. Have it ready for me. Don't say nothing.
And that was a good one, Chico. That was a good one. And he want all the air out that mattress.
So all the air out. You better not bust it out either.
It needs to be the roll up like when we first bought it.
And duct tape does not keep the air in.
He said he wanted air mattress and his PlayStation. That Chico, that was a good one.
Straight up. That's what I want. Make sure it's ready for me.
That's all you got over there. Ain't nothing else. You left nothing.
Then there's over there. Then there's over there. I be messing with. I be drinking the kids' Capri Suns and stealing parts of the Lunchables out of there. Little Oreos and Lunchables.
Oh man, look, ain't nothing like dating one that got some little kids that got snacks on deck now.
Kid wake up, so, Mama, where my Oreo at? That damn Chico that went in the fridge last night.
Him got it.
Chico that put me to sleep and went in the fridge.
So when you a grown man, you need 4 Capri Suns. You got to squeeze it. You're like, I'm knocking out 4 of them. Hey, Keisha Love said she gonna pawn your PlayStation. Hey, baby girl, we on PlayStation 6 coming out now. You ain't getting them that PlayStation 3. You gonna get to them.
You might as well go ahead and get that to your side. He gonna be happy.
By the time you ride to the pawn shop, it's gonna be spend that gas.
October, baby. October portion, end of October. The real Scorpio is already out at the curb. Yeah, man. I came home one time from college, and my teammates who I was living with didn't pay our bills. I didn't know this. I think they were taking the money, right? Keeping the money. Come home, all of our stuff on the side of the road, and I don't want to say Mexicans, but it was some other people that was out there. It was like on a movie Coming to America when they took all the stuff. Yeah. They took all the stuff. We pulled around and put all of our stuff. Yeah.
They still got things.
Thief, stop, thief. But those are our things. Let them wear our princely robes. But anyways, I pull around the corner, man. These people going through our stuff. Had my UAB jersey up, looking at it. I had all my towels. Like, man, they scattered like roaches. Have my stuff gone. I'll never forget that, dog. That's why I would never put my trust in somebody else with paying bills like that.
Smart move.
Story. Message.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Chico, you still a little slow. Appreciate that.
Chico, you're a little slow.
I appreciate it. Danke schön, Peterson.
I agree, Andre Walker. Andre Walker said that was worse, Chico. Some other people. Like you went for politically correct to fuck with people. Like, come on, dog.
Because I don't know whether they was actually Mexican or not. You don't want to disrespect them. They could have been from Honduras somewhere. You know what I mean? Belize somewhere. South America. You know?
Latinos.
Could have been anything. You know what I mean? Could have been from anywhere. So I didn't want to, box them in as just being Mexican. Could have been El Salvadorian.
You don't hesitate when they black.
What you mean? To call them black?
Ethiopian. They could have been Nigerian. They could have been Kenyan.
Could have been.
Like, man, them Negroes stole my.
Could have been. Could have been. This is true.
Racist.
So this is racist.
Racist.
Hey man, who's throwing some meat on the grill tomorrow, man? Pause.
How is this racist? You black Americans. I do not understand these things you guys do. You come over here and you go over there and you make this music and you talk about killing. This is true. They don't like us, man. You know what I mean? A lot of them don't. They do not like us for what we do over here. A lot of people on
your street don't like you. Like, why you worry about somebody on the other side of the world don't like you?
That's true.
It's folks on this screen that don't like you.
That's true. That's true too.
Like, you worried about somebody?
You live by yourself, and there's people in your place that don't like you.
I know, man,
how you live by yourself?
Because I know sometimes I can't stand me.
Look in the mirror, fight yourself in the mirror.
You know you are the problem sometimes.
No, but look, everyone, I know it. Yeah, I did. I'd be like, yeah, that was my bad. Y'all, I did that.
Terrible, man.
See, Chico, I'm that dude to look at the scores table and do this.
Yeah, absolutely. I've definitely done that before.
Yeah, I did that.
I played basketball against Justin Tuck one time. I always tell people about name people I played against. Played against defensive end. I think
we won't cut the record to put the story thing up.
Played against defensive end from the New York Giants, Super Bowl Giants. Justin Tuck, who ended up going to Notre Dame to play football back in those days. But I remember we were playing the basketball tournament. I was still undecided where I wanted to go to school at. But when we showed up, I see this other big kid playing center. You can tell he plays football for real. They just got him out there, to play center and really probably to guard me or whatever. So never forget number 44, ripped up, chiseled. Justin Tuck playing basketball. He blocked my shot so hard one time, dog. Went into the third row. I said, brother, what school you going to? He said, Notre Dame. I said, shit, I might go to Notre Dame too, dog. You just threw my shot to the third goddamn row, dog. You're like I'm like, I need to team up with you, cuz, you know what I mean? But anyways, it's just a long story short that this guy here, amazing athlete, went on to win Super Bowl with the New York Giants.
Chico, the way your mind works. I don't know where I was going with that story, but the way your mind works. I don't know where I was going with that story, but the way your mind works. I don't know where I was going with that story, but the way your mind works. I don't know where I was going with that story, but the way your mind works. I don't know where I was going with that story, but the way your mind works. I don't know where I was going with that story, but the way your mind works. I don't know where I was going with that story, but the way your mind works. I don't know where I was going with that story, but the way your mind works. I don't know where I was going with that story, but the way your mind works. I don't know where I was going with that story, but the way your mind works. I don't know where I was going with that story, but the way your mind works. I don't know where I was going with that story, but the way your mind works. I don't know where I was going with that story, but the way your mind works. I don't know where I was going with that story, but the way your mind works. I don't know where I was going with that story, but the way your mind works. I don't know where I was going with that story, but the way your mind works. I don't know where I was going with that story, but the way your mind works. I don't know where I was going with that sto Let me
look at Chuck.
Chuck, let me talk to you for a second, Chuck. Let me talk to you, Chuck. You boxing with a dude.
That's a lie.
And he whooped your ass. And you go, oh man, what you about to do? I'm going to.
I didn't want to tell the real. I just thought about it. I didn't want to tell the real.
Hold on, Chico. You boxing with
I can't put that man business out there in the street,
he
dog.
Your ass, and you go, hey man, what you finna do? Oh, I'm going to the Olympics for the boxing team. Man, I need to go too. Like, so he blocked your shot, and that qualifies you for Notre Dame as well.
Oh no, I got recruited by a lot of schools, so I'm
not knocking that. But here's what you said, man. He threw my shit in third row. I said, "Where you going?" He said, "Notre Dame." Man, I need to go.
Shit, I thought I was like, yeah, man, I need to go too. This dude just threw my shit. I played against a lot of guys.
What's supposed to happen in the real world is like
what?
He blocked your shit in third row. Hey, dog, where you going? I'm going Power 5. Okay, I probably need to drop down then. Like that's
see, that's the difference. Hell no, huh?
You thought Notre Dame gonna give you a scholarship because he blocked your shit?
No, it wasn't that. So you gotta look at the mindset if you want to.
The
mindset is first of all, I can go to any school that I want to go to. Now, did Notre Dame actually recruit? I think I got a letter from them. I don't think I got an offer from them.
Yeah, got a letter from them. You open that son bitch up, and there was one letter on there, L. A big ass L. Nothing else. It wasn't signed or dated. They sent you a letter, a capital letter L. Today's program is brought to you by the letter L.
The L would stand for leader. You know what I mean? Let's go, Chico.
Good comeback. I like that.
I think I got a letter from them. You still have it.
I did. I got a letter from, and the reason why I say I think because when you're in the South getting recruited, unless you're a super 5-star, a lot of the northern teams, at least back then, wouldn't recruit you. So when I got a letter from Michigan, it was like, oh damn, they really recruited me. Like, what did I do for Michigan? Because everything else, if you're in Alabama, your main school's going to recruit you. Your main schools are going to recruit you.
A letter from Michigan saying we have an opening on our line, not offensive, defensive line, cafeteria line. We need somebody to serve these string beans. Can you bring a hat net? Can you bring a hat net in your own gloves? We gonna provide the ladle and show you where to stand. But if you can bring your own hat net and glove, we just need
Chuck,
you.
I'm sorry, Chuck.
When you run out, all we need you to say is, we ain't got no more string, baby.
All right, Chuck. The goal was to get you out of here, Chuck. I'm sorry, Chuck. But I did share that story. I had to think about it midway. I said, you know what? I'm not going to put that man business out there. So I had to switch it up a little bit. So shout out to him. Shout out to Justin Tuck. Shout out to Notre Dame. The point was, though, I was like, damn, this kid is an athlete. And I saw it early. And I said, maybe I need to go team up and go wherever he's going because he's going to be a baller. And I saw that early, man. He ended up being a Super Bowl champion.
And I still say that's questionable thought process, but go right ahead.
Well, not for me.
Well, again, you get your ass whooped, and he going to the Olympic team.
I didn't get my ass whooped. I won the battle. All he did was block my shot to the third row.
Your ball is in the third row, and they put a civil rights marker right there now. That's how the ball got whooped.
I wish I could go back and look at the stats.
With a civil rights marker, say here lies Chico ball on this date. They marched to your ball every anniversary. Like
I guarantee you, I had more points and more rebounds. But he did block my shot one time. You feel me? He did block my shot. I didn't get my shot blocked often either. But yeah. Unlike Unk the one who admits that he's 20-20 in fights. I'd never say that.
Because you're a liar. That's why you would never say it.
I'd never say that.
You actually won in 20. You just won't tell it.
Hell no.
All you talking about this show is how you ran home with the major repertoire to the projects.
After the 10th time, I'm going to get some type of training. I'm going to get something. I'm not going to take the 11, 12, 14, 16, 17, 18. What?
Well, see, you got to understand. I'm like Ric Flair.
You not like Ric Flair.
Chuck, how many times Ric Flair was champion?
16-time
I was
champion,
about to
at
say-
least.
17-time world champion. So you know that means he lost 18 times, right? They don't be in a damn row, Chico.
No, not every time. Technically, UNK, he could have went to another organization. He could have stayed out, and they took the belt from him because he was injured. A lot of different scenarios could have went into
Ain't but once in here you with your ball in the third row.
I won the game, and I had more points and rebounds.
Hey,
but he won the game
you didn't
because he became a Super Bowl champion.
You didn't get blocked. You got what we used to call packed. You got packed.
You
packed your
packed the
shit.
shot. That's what you do, a little kid. You pack a shot. Oh, that's disrespectful.
Yeah, he packed your shit.
No. Which one disrespectful, chat? You get it packed, get it blocked, or he threw your ish. He threw it out of bounds. Which one? Packed is like.
You got a bunch of people like Saul the Vet keeps saying, was he 6'9" also? They're trying to get you.
Justin Tucker was about 6'4", 6'5", ain't he? 6'4".
But you know what they're talking about, you though.
I know what they're talking about, man. Oh boy was 6'9". When he played against me, he was 6'9".
I bet you won't say what Duke's on him.
When he played against me, he was 6'9". 6'9" tall as hell too.
Oh.
I agree, Peter. Like, you never know what you're gonna get with Chico. Like, how did you reach that conclusion?
What conclusion? Hold up.
Any of your conclusions?
Put the shovel up. Boy, y'all here.
Hey man, that's why we're here, man.
Chuck, you put something on the grill tomorrow, man?
That's the game plan.
What you got?
Yeah, got to.
Ribs, chicken, burgers.
Oh man.
So is it going too far to put steak on the grill? Is that fancy, bougie?
Not particularly.
Is that required?
Not particularly. Special occasion.
You gonna let Wendy do anything, or you got it?
Wendy gonna do it all.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I might come over now. I wasn't coming with you. That was my back way ass, and I was like, I ain't eating shit Chuck cooked.
Man, I'm gourmet.
Yeah, you gourmet. You just don't wash your damn hands.
I knew something was coming, man.
You gourmet cook, but dirty as hell. Won't pass
your meat to the meat that everybody go eat. Like, hey, now you gotta wash your hands, dog.
Won't pass the food inspection. Got some good food though. Let me the best one sometimes.
Mail from Alice.
Hey, we got some new people watching the show. UNK, introduce everybody. UNK, let them know.
Oh man, if you're new to the show, this is the UNK and Chico live show. We come on Sunday nights, Tuesdays lunch, and Thursday nights. It's Big Dog Chico and our returning reoccurring segment guest. We call him Dr. Booty On, not Booty Oil. Professor Charles Bishop.
The one and only.
There's a couple more of them out there.
No, I won't have any seasoned meat. We'll be cooking up though.
You can get a 6-pack of Chucks. They come pretty. They're pretty accessible.
Chuck, did you prep your meat?
It seems like I'm about to walk into something on that one. You should prep your meat, yes.
But did you prep your meat?
Always.
Thank you, Chico. See there? We ain't had to give him no hints.
Chico, all right, listen, let me tell y'all something.
Talking about he got grilling and barbecuing mixed. I tell him, Chico, barbecuing starts the night before, day before, even 2 days before. Grilling starts when the grill hot.
Right.
No, I was barbecuing. No, you wasn't barbecuing because you didn't prep your meat. If you don't prep your meat, it ain't barbecue.
It's all about prepping your meat.
Ish, Ocho. No, that's a different type of barbecue. You know, that's called wet barbecuing. When you have it marinated, your meat marinated in the wet seasoning, i.e., soy sauce or something like that.
Even if it's a dry rub, you can let it sit.
If it's a dry rub, you can let it sit, or you can dry season it right there, rub it on the meat, and put it on the grill there.
I'm telling you, Chico,
that's not barbecue.
If you put it on the grill right then, you just grilled it. You didn't barbecue it.
Bull-ish. Oh, Joe, that's barbecue. And then you throw the sauce on that. That's real barbecue. That's barbecue sauce.
No, that's just so if I go get a bologna sandwich and put some barbecue sauce on it,
that's barbecue sauce on a bologna sandwich.
Barbecue sauce is a condiment. It does not define what it goes on.
If you grill some chicken that has been dry rubbed, whether it's a day before or 5 minutes before, that's barbecue chicken. It's a different
all I gotta say is this. Keisha, love, you made the right decision.
All my big backs out there.
I hate it cost you $2 to find out, but you made the right decision.
Memphis barbecue, Carolina barbecue, or Texas barbecue?
See how it's all different?
I'm gonna go Memphis, because Memphis is when you say ribs, it means pork, and it's more of a tomato-based barbecue sauce versus a vinegar or something like that, or mustard. Like I want tomato-based.
Yeah.
I like more of the tangy style. So I guess that's vinegar-based barbecue.
Yeah, that's why you don't take care of your meat, because you think she like it tangy.
I like that barbecue. I also like the sweet.
Taste salty too, don't it, baby? You like that? It's salty.
I also like the sweet barbecue too. That sweet barbecue is good. Also, it's just different type. Like I've been to Texas. I had Texas barbecue. Got the Alabama barbecue, Tennessee, and like you said, Carolinas. So it's all about how you do it. And then Hawaiian barbecue is different also. So that's where I first saw people soak their chicken overnight in something like garlic cuts and onion cuts and soy sauce and even what do you call it, sesame sauce. You put that in there also, sesame seasoning, all of that stuff you marinate overnight. That's called Hawaiian style type barbecue chicken, or hula hula chicken, or a different type of flavor chicken right there. I took that back to Alabama, man. It was a hit. Because usually we'll just dry season our chicken or ribs or whatever and put that on. That's barbecue, dog. It's just different type.
Learn something every day.
Yeah. I was finna say something, but I ain't gonna say it.
Nothing you can say, huh?
I'm not gonna say it. I texted to both of y'all. I ain't gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
I think I just got a text coming through too. Speaking of Texas, you know what I mean? Yeah. Well, that's what I'm just saying. That's what we do. Make sure. These folks at Chico, are you really from Alabama? Look at the way Chuck looking at Chico. No, Chuck looking at Unk like that. Chico Asian barbecue. Yes, see, that's Asian style barbecue. It's different. Everything's different.
Look, man. Chuck, I know I should do it. I know I shouldn't back up and go down that street, but I got to see what that noise was. Who texted Chico?
Huh?
Who, Tom?
Huh?
You said you got a text. Who texted you?
You ain't got to worry about it. Don't even worry about it.
I'm not worried.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
You just smiled again, so.
Big smiling too, ain't it?
Right here. For a lie, the lie roll out of his mouth so easy.
What you talking about?
Chico, you should get your ass whooped by Big Mama for not only what you did, you get another whooping for lying about it. Now I'm gonna whoop your ass because you did it. I'm gonna whoop your ass again because you're saying
Oh.
Yes, I do like long rice. Jasmine rice is the rice to get. Yes, indeed. Yeah.
Just joking. Here, boy, got my head.
What's wrong, guys? What's wrong?
Ain't nothing. Everything is right in the world, man. With Chico.
Right. That's grilling. And come on, man. Whatever. That's not Chico, whatever. We prep meat in Montgomery, Alabama.
300 people wrong. You're right.
It does have more of an Asian taste to it. Yeah. Yeah, tomato and vinegar is down south. And out in Texas too.
Kenny Hudson said, did he text you? He said, what's up, Punisher?
Didn't know I ain't taking no stand on that, man. You know what I mean? Oh, no.
Oh, no, he don't want you standing. That ain't what he wants you to take. He wants you to take a pool.
Chico is definitely the perfect spades partner. Opponent. Oh, I thought you supposed to say partner, dog, not opponent. You're going to lose. That's why play me.
Chico, we're going to see in your hand. You're going to talk across the table. You're going to play wrong. You're going to renege.
Oh, Brooklyn Drive, you trying to play a game. Chico grilling purple potatoes tomorrow as if that's a bad thing. And I'm gonna do like the girl said in the chat. And is. I am. And is Chico really purple potatoes? You better believe it. And what? Damn right. Shout out to the Okinawan sweet potatoes.
Whew.
All right, Chico. Come on now. Let's go.
All right. Can we end it now, Unc?
Yeah, I said let's go.
All right, guys. We're not going to go to 2 hours
Oh,
tonight.
Deuce Scoop in the chat. Shout out to man Deuce Scoop. Deuce Scoop. Chico said that man 6'9". He gonna start the push-up battle all over again. He said, I said you won't say it in front of Dukes. And he go Dukes. Say it right now. Chico, say he's 6'9".
In front of Dukes. He listen, man. Marco. We're not gonna stop calling that man name. He probably don't even want us to call his name like that. But that man was 6'9" when he played against me.
So he got shorter later in life.
I don't know what he did, but he was 6'9" when he played against me.
Was you and Diddy in the 6'9" when you played the Punisher?
New show to watch. We appreciate that. I love weed. New show to watch. Make sure you roll one up for us. You know what I mean? With us. Spark that thing up when you come on. Get you a little drink. Get you some cold water to go with
I
your
love weed. Don't let Chico hit your blunt.
No. If anybody out here hitting somebody blunt nowadays, y'all, what is this? 1989? What is this? 96?
Don't let him hit your blunt. Nobody blunt. He talking. He put too much mouth on it. He get it wet.
Not hitting nobody blunt.
That's because he want to keep it. He don't want to. He want to keep it.
Duke said. Chico said. And is.
No, Zesty Chico.
Zesty C. That's what they be saying for real. And what?
Chico, you gonna wrap the show so Chuck go check on his meat. He got Wendy downstairs waiting on his meat to see if it's been prepped, and you just got him on the show with nothing.
Chuck gonna go downstairs. Now, what is this? All this prepping your meat stuff that I was talking about upstairs.
The hammer.
Hammer will travel.
All right, guys. Thank y'all for coming out once again. This has been another episode of UNK and Chico Live. When UNK make that face right there for some reason, I don't know what's going on, but we're going to get up out of here. We'll thank Professor Chuck for joining us once again each and every Sunday night. We're sorry to keep you up late. My goal each week is to get you up out of here, but somehow,
some way
we end up at this point. So next week, Chuck, shoot me a couple pictures to go with your segment, and we'll get through that thing, and I'll make sure I monitor the time to make sure you get you up out of here. All right?
I got you, Chico. Good looking out, bro. 10-4.
Yes, indeed. Until next time, chat and people in the back. All my people in the front, clap your hands. All my people on the side, clap your hands. All my people. All right. We're going to get up and about of this thing. Thank you guys for coming out. God bless you and good night.
Hey, Chico, when you end the show, Chico, when you end the show, you and Chuck stay on. I'm going to tell y'all what I'm going to say. Just real quick.
All right. So I'm going to hit y'all with the coldest intro, outro in the game. All right. We up and about of this thing. Peace in the Middle East. Yeah. Yes, sir. UNK and Chico. Sunday Night Live. Live and direct.
It's another Sunday night. Another Sunday night live with UNK and Big Dog Chico.
All my people in the front. It's another one. It's another one, baby. It's another one. Yeah.
Another Sunday night live with UNK and Big Dog. With UNK and Big Dog. With UNK and Big Dog.
So get ready for it. Smoke it.
Another Sunday night live. UNK and Big Dog Chico.
On the internet.
Now you singing.
I can't wait to hear it.
Appreciate that, Von Randall. Great show. Tyler Allen, happy Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day. If you know somebody who's lost in battle, lost in war, put 1 in the air for them tomorrow. Happy Memorial Day. Absolutely.
Gonna roll. I'm gonna stay fly. I'm gonna ball. Put my hood up high. Go ahead, Unc. Talk to us.
Look, we still on the air. I'm gonna tell you and Chuck what I was gonna say.
Oh, I thought you said stay on the air. And oh man, let me get up on the air.
I said y'all stay on when you end the show. I'm gonna tell you and Chuck what I was gonna say.
Okay, I thought we was gonna do the Marvel ending. I'm glad I didn't say nothing crazy or something like that. But
no, I mean, you can still do a Marvel ending, but I still go. I'm gonna tell y'all what I was gonna say. Just y'all. Remember what I said I was gonna teach you to you? I'm just gonna tell y'all.
Chico still can't end the show. All right, we're gonna end it now. I just thought Unc wanted to tell y'all something too.
No, I'll tell you and Chuck something.
Y'all can't hear this. But before we go, y'all make sure y'all go to safethismith.com and get you some insurance. You dig what I'm saying? Because she is sponsoring this show. Hit her up at 303-343-3515. Right now, tomorrow, later on, it don't matter, 24 hours. You can hit her up and find out what you can get insured. You feel me?
You feel me?
All righty then. We're going to be up in about the same piece in the middle. Sure, y'all.